You've been told omega-6 fats are inflammatory and unhealthy. What if that advice is wrong, and the right omega-6 actually lowers your disease risk? This is about linoleic acid, an essential fat your body cannot make on its own. Avoiding it can cause skin breakdown, dementia, heart disease, and poor immunity. We will separate the life-saving fat from its damaging imposter and show you what to do. So, what does essential really mean? It means certain fats are non-negotiable building blocks for life. Without them, critical systems start to fail. Linoleic acid, or La, is a primary structural part of every cell membrane. It maintains fluidity, letting nutrients in and waste out, a gatekeeper for cell health. When you don't get enough, the consequences are not subtle. Let's examine what happens when the body is starved of this foundational nutrient. A primary sign of La deficiency is scaly, dry dermatitis. As a very abundant fat in your skin, it helps to maintain the water barrier that keeps it hydrated. The problem goes far beyond skin deep. Deficiency also causes poor wound healing, a weakened immune system, and even stunted growth in infants. Most alarmingly, your brain requires this fat for development and function, and severe deficiency can impact healthy brain function and plays a role in neurodegenerative disease. Beyond its structural role, your body uses La as a master precursor, converting it into compounds that regulate blood pressure and immune response. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that the pathway that causes inflammation? That is the heart of the confusion, and where the story changes completely. If La is a building block for some inflammatory molecules, how can a higher intake be linked with less inflammation? The answer will surprise you. Before we answer that, consider the brain. Studies show that after an injury, the brain floods the damaged area with La, suggesting it is part of its repair mechanism. This healing potential extends to your arteries. Clinical trials confirm replacing saturated fats with high-quality La is highly effective at lowering bad LDL cholesterol. It doesn't just lower the bad cholesterol, it also supports a healthier overall lipid profile. This combination is a powerful defense for your heart. The data is clear. Large-scale studies connect higher, healthy, non-damaged La intake with a significantly lower risk of coronary heart disease. The same is true for type 2 diabetes. More high-quality La is associated with better insulin sensitivity and a lower risk of the disease. So the very fat blamed for our biggest health problems is actually shown to protect against them when it comes from the right source. This brings us to the main question. If this data is real, why does omega-6 have such a bad reputation? The answer lies not in the fat, but what we do to it. Here is the real villain: low-quality, oxidized linoleic acid. This is the version found in most processed foods, fried items, and refined vegetable oils. La is a delicate fat. High heat and chemical solvents used in ultra-processing damage its structure. This oxidation turns a helpful nutrient into a harmful compound. Historically, humans had a balanced 1-to-1 omega-6 to omega-3 ratio. Today, the Western diet is closer to 15-to-1, and it's mostly the damaged, oxidized kind. While this massive imbalance is a problem, some research also suggests excessive amounts of even good La may be problematic for the brain. Now, the answer to our earlier question. Your body is smart. It tightly regulates the conversion of La into pro-inflammatory compounds, using most for beneficial roles. So, should we fixate on the ratio? Many now argue that getting sufficient amounts of high-quality omega-3 and omega-6 is what matters once damaged sources are gone. Let's connect the dots. Remember, La is a building block for your cells? Damaged La from processed foods is like giving your body broken bricks to build its houses. High-quality LA lowers heart disease risk because it provides the functional building blocks your body needs. We blamed the brick, but the real issue was it was shattered. The health message is not to avoid omega-6. It is to ruthlessly avoid low-quality, damaged omega-6 while intentionally consuming high-quality sources. This one shift in perspective changes everything. It moves you from a position of fear and restriction to one of empowerment and true nourishment. So, where do you find the good stuff? Focus on whole foods. Walnuts, almonds, cashews, and seeds like sunflower, pumpkin, and hemp are excellent sources. And what should you avoid? Steer clear of ultra-processed packaged foods and be wary of refined cooking oils like corn, soybean, and generic vegetable oil. The takeaway is this: linoleic acid is not your enemy. It is vital for life. Damaged processed LA is the real threat. The mistake is eating the wrong kind. Share this video with someone who is confused about fats. It is time to end the fear and start nourishing our bodies correctly. Your health depends on it.